Hey, thanks for joining me again. Alright, let's do the conclusion of the Show No Mercy mission. Here we are at Fort Strong. We've secured the exterior, wiped out all the super mutants on the grounds. We have to now go into the Fort Strong Armory and take care of business in there. Inside are two, not one, count them, two Legendary Super Mutant Butchers. No, sorry, two Red Skull Legendary Super Mutant Butchers, and we are grossly underpowered. We're playing on survival mode with the following list of rules of engagement to make it extra tough, okay? And these rules of engagement mean I'm dealing with found weapons, found armor, and yeah, I'm just going with what I can pick up. No perks, no purchases, no mods, no crafting, no nothing. So like I said, yeah, we're grossly underpowered. I'm creeping into this exterior because sometimes I noticed in practice runs the game would respawn the behemoth for some strange reason. And I see that the fire hydrant club is just on the ground there, so now I know it did not respawn. Yeah, it would respawn just randomly, starting from the exact same save. I don't know what the criteria for that is. Anyways, in we go. Fort Strong Armory. Gotta lay down a mine.
What's that?
If I can. There's one to my right and one to my left. So I'm kind of flanked, but this is the only way in. It's either that or lockpick the door on the other side. So I actually nailed this guy with one shot. This is my new laser pistol in action, okay? This thing rocks. So lay down a mine here. Go in the corner. And this guy caught me with my pants down. So take some jet, do him in. Another came in and blew the mine.
Something there.
Another one there. That's the hardest part of this upper level here. Or the ground floor level, rather. Okay, so I made it. Sometimes there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum in that machine there, but not this time. Okay, now down this hall there's always at least one, possibly two super mutants around the corner to the right. They sometimes patrol out there. So I'm gonna like do a bank shot with this grenade. This was a good shot here. Got him. Instant kill.
Come out, wherever you are.
Okay, now I'm just keeping my pistol out. At head height. Waiting to ambush the guy coming around the corner, and it worked perfectly. I believe the game spawned more super mutants than normal here. Because usually there's just two around the corner. And I noticed it spawned an extra one on the other side too. Anyways, and there's a nice find for somebody who's working on a power armor build. 4 fusion cores and 1 ammo box. This is something I discovered right now. This is like brand new. I never knew that you could get up here and use a perfectly good bed to sleep. There's lots of good beds up here. I never knew this. So I'm going, wow, what a great find. Because now I can save the game before taking on the Legendary Super Mutant Butchers down in the basement. So I do that. And just hotkeys the fat man, because that's going to be very important. And I just realized I totally forgot to lockpick my way into that room there, which has a covert operations manual in it. Totally forgot that. I've done that so many times. Not forgotten, but actually gotten it, and this time I forgot it. Anyways, and there's also another mini nuke in there, but it doesn't matter because there's 2 mini nukes downstairs, and I could barely bring them along. I barely had the carry weight, extra carry weight to bring them along, so it doesn't matter if I let that mini nuke upstairs behind. Although I would have liked to have that US Covert Operations Manual, just for it. A little bit extra tiny sneakiness. Okay, so here we are in the basement. Legendary Super Mutant Butcher over there. Red Skull. Let's pop in a mini nuke. This will just put him into phase 2. Just pissed him off and replenished his health. So now he's in phase 2 legendary.
I can smell you out there, little sneak.
Now, during practice runs, they always came up. Would you know it though? I'm recording, so I got the recording handicap. He decides to stay downstairs. You know, fully expecting him to come up. That's why I laid down that mine off to my left there. Now there's another one. That one hasn't mutated yet. This one has. So this is a pickle. I'm flanked by 2 Red Skull Legendary Super Mutants, and he's got a minion. He's got a regular Super Mutant down there. So I decided to huck a couple of grenades down here to keep them busy, and then go take on the other one with some jet and my new laser pistol. So I actually got a kill there. That's most likely the Super Mutant, not the Butcher. Okay, now this dog ends up chasing me back up to my Alamo. And he blows my mind. I went too far. I should have stopped right beside the mine. So now I don't have the mine anymore. I didn't want that to happen. And now the Super Mutant Butchers downstairs are angry, and now they decide to come at me because there's no more mine. Tell me that's not scripted. You know, they give these Super Mutants, or they give enemies these powers of ESP so they know when you lay down a mine not to rush you. Hang on, I just gotta remove my tinfoil hat here. Okay. Okay, so 1 Super Mutant down, but the Butcher is still alive, and he's backing me up right up to my ultimate Alamo, which is right here. This is it. This is the final standoff point. I don't have a contingency plan after this. And that's it. I'm right up against it, and I'm crippled. And he's still not dead. So this is improvising on the fly here. Jam down a stim pack. Run away like a little girl. I mean, tactically displace. Into the bathroom. More jet. Put on my pistol again. Finish him off. Fortunately, he didn't have much gas left in the tank, so... Yes, that's 1 down. Just 1. Yeah.
What? Scared already?
So, compensation for all this madness, both these legendaries gave up great legendary gear. Here's the first one here. Fortifying Raider Leg. +1 strength and +1 endurance. Could not ask for better. So yeah, that's a great find. some troll this morning made a rude comment saying this was easy as fuck. Let's see your videos, dude. Let's see your videos. Easy as fuck, eh? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so everything's fully loaded. Just check and see if I have any grenades left, and I do. I got 2 grenades. This is a pretty nice find, although after test firing it, yeah, it's almost identical to the one I already have, except it does more damage. It has a powerful automatic receiver instead of a hardened automatic receiver. Yeah, so it does considerably more damage. Unfortunately, the recoil on it is also more. I test fire both of them later on. The powerful receiver, the powerful auto receiver rides up to the right, whereas the hardened automatic receiver rides straight up. So anyways, you'll see me test fire them later on. Okay, so I have no plan for this one, so I'm making it up on the fly here. I got 2 grenades. I decide to go into jet and throw those grenades down there and see what I can accomplish with that, because I'm in a good position now and there's only one of them left. So in go the grenades, and I got ripped off for one. Boom, 1, and that's it. I didn't get another one. And that's not because of jet, because earlier on I threw 2 grenades while in jet and you could hear them clearly both going off. So I don't know what happened there, unless I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna flank him, go around the side here. He still has no idea where I am, so I can sneak right up on him. And his health is way down, but this means going past these highly radioactive barrels, which I don't really want to do. I don't want to hang out here and stealth him down. So I'm kind of waiting for him to come out, but he won't. So I realize that's his domain there. He hangs out there unless there's trouble. So I'm just going to take some jet, jump in and surprise him. There we go, jet. And down he goes. That's it. Now the area is finally clear. Ah! Yeah. This is a nice find. This is going to help me out a lot in the glowing sea, which I'm going to have to stealth through considerably. Being grossly underpowered, that's my only chance. So yeah, that's a good find. Here I'm briefly considering taking on the rocket launcher or the missile launcher and these missiles. And then after doing the math on how much they weigh, this is like 50 pounds of missile launcher and ammo. So forget it. I just don't have room for 50 pounds of weapons. Or rather 50 pounds of one weapon. I do want these mini nukes here. I'll do whatever I can to bring them back. Alright, so I just did a whole bunch of looting. So I just skipped ahead. And I found this compensated auto rapid 10mm pistol, which I'm matching up against my hair trigger semi-automatic. This is the automatic. Rides up considerably. It's got a terrific fire rate. It rides up a lot. So, and that's at close range too, so I'm thinking, I don't know how useful that's going to be in combat compared with the hair trigger semi-auto. It seems like, you know, see, it has a tighter spread. You can tell right away. This is a tough decision though. I finally decided to go with the semi-automatic hair trigger. Now I want to test fire these 2 auto pipe rifles. Let's look at the stats of the 10mm. Sorry, I should edit this out. Yeah, finally decided to keep the hair trigger and dump the rapid. Okay, now these two pipe auto rifles I found. That's the new one I found with the powerful receiver. See how that rides up to the right? So there's less recoil control on that. This is my original one. Rides straight up. This is a tough decision too. More damage and less control, or less damage and more control. I finally decided to keep my original and dump the marksman powerful. And I'm going to give you a look at the stats at both of these. There we go. There's, pardon me. There's a look at the marksman's powerful automatic pipe rifle. That's the one I dumped. These two are identical except for the receiver and the attachment on the muzzle. This one has a compensator, the other one has a bayonet. So you can really see how much the compensator contributes to recoil control. I keep them both on board for now because I can carry them, but later on I'm gonna have to dump one of them.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
And let's put on our business suit to win a couple of a speech check with Paladin dance, black rimmed glasses, and the newsboy cap.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back.
Enough preaching already. I get it.
I suppose you're right. And judging from the corpses around here, you don't appear to need much in the way of motivation. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. Dismissed.
Okay, so I'm over encumbered because I took some buff out so that I could run around and do some more looting and take my time figuring out which pipe auto rifle to drop. There we go. So we got a little bit of insomnia and I'm over encumbered by a couple pounds. So I finally decided to drop this new one, the Marksman's Powerful Auto, the one that rides up to the right, and keep my original one. So that's it. Ready to go. And we're gonna go back upstairs to that little dormitory that I discovered. I discovered another one even further on. Back up to the dormitory. What happened earlier was I actually discovered the other one. This one here. You go around here, shut the door, open the door, and jump through here. Yeah, I discovered this earlier and even slept in one of the beds. But when I was doing practice runs for the basement for the Legendary Super Mutant Butchers, the game kept restarting me at the wrong save for some odd reason. So yeah, it didn't start me at this bed, it started me at the other bed. So yeah, I actually saved the game here. Yeah, this is another nice little area here. Okay, just having something to eat. I have since discovered that between wild vegetables and, let's say, cultivated vegetables, alright? Let's just say wild mute fruit and regular mute fruit. wild vegetables don't satisfy your hunger nearly as well as cultivated vegetables. So if you're trying to decide between the two, cultivated vegetables are much better at satisfying your hunger, even though they both have the same amount of HP. So if it just comes to recovering your health, it's the same diff. But if you want to satisfy your hunger, you have to eat like, you know, maybe 5 or 6 wild meat fruits to 3 regular meat fruits when it comes to satisfying your hunger, right? So just a heads up there. Alright, so we have to swim back to the mainland, or swim back to the airport. So on goes the hazmat suit. And I went into third person here just for like watching him swim around in his little hazmat suit. Run over to the airport, and then we can use that that vertibird to get up to the Pridwin. Okay, in the door with the Nuka-Cola machine, around here to the right, up the stairs, and around to the other side of this vertibird. Interact with it and it'll take you up to the Pridwin.
Babysitting field scrub.
So, mission accomplished. We completed the Show No Mercy quest, and now we're going to get rewarded with 8 vertibird signal grenades, which is going to be immensely useful in this challenge run. Now, keep in mind, since I can't make any purchases, that's it. These 8 vertibird signal grenades are all I'm going to get. So I'm going to have to use them sparingly and use them for very important tasks. And right now I'm just making room in my inventory to take them on. They weigh 1 pound each, so I have to have 8 pounds spare room. So I'm trying to get my carry weight down to 167. That was just kind of a snap decision.
Sir,
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
it was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Okay, just for demonstrational purposes, I ask him where to get more.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
So that's the only way to get more.
Thank you, Elder.
Buy them
I'll make good use of them.
from
I expect
Tegan.
that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting.
And that is it. I'm gonna sleep save.
Night.
I'd like to thank y'all very much for watching, and if you thought this video was remotely entertaining and or informative, please subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this hot off the press. See you next video.